late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to the Bitcoin Daily. Every day, technically Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. Central European Time, on the dollar and a little bit of cents. We do this because we gotta know what's happening with Bitcoin, what's happening with altcoins. Right now, Bitcoin is going through capitulation. So, welcome to the capitulation time, guys. You made it so far, stick around, we're gonna get through it. Now, unfortunately, this isn't right now 9 a.m. Central European Time. It's 9 a.m. somewhere in the world. 9 a.m. and 40 minutes, but, I kind of slept well, so, it's all good. How's everybody doing in the chat? Badge guitar, let's go bang time. It's time to panic sell. I don't know if it's time to panic sell. Right now the people have been going through this, dump. This is the 7th red candle in a row on the weekly time frame. So, people are a little bit, already, panic comes when something impulsive happens. But, when you are dumping, just dumping, every single week, people kind of get, desensitized by the dump, and they don't care anymore. They don't care, so there is no panic. So it's gonna be small moves until the big candle, and then it's gonna be over. And then once they panic, it's game over. It's done. We're done. Just not here to get brainwashed. The good news is once we hit the bottom, it's going to be nice rise back up. Exactly. Farid is in the chat. Public Francie, baby wife Fife, I don't know what your name is, man. Morning Chief, Nate Spurs. I said I buy AVAX if it dropped below 50, and it just did. Now I can't bring myself to buy it. Yeah, that's the problem, because people think I'm gonna buy it at this level, I'm gonna buy it at that level, and it comes in and people like, nah, it's just gonna go further down. I don't wanna buy. They're scared to buy. They're scared to buy. Here's my button prediction: 32 depending on exchange. Yeah, around 32, there is definitely some support I'm gonna show you. But whether that's gonna bounce off of the 32 or not, that depends. That depends. Bottom will be 23 on June 29th. I'm ready to dump my bags. The bottom will be 23. The number is good. The date is bad. It might be on 29th as well. But we are saying between June and July. That's the bottom. So we know the dates. We know the dates. Mohammed Rafin, hi buddy, hi Wayne, hi, good morning. Captain is here, hi Tribe, hi Captain. Lefson, good morning Vietnam. We're about to lose January low. Yeah, we are about to do that. So, yeah, we got notifications. And the centralized in the chat. 80 people here, only 15 likes button. I don't know. I don't know, guys, what you're doing with the like button, but you need to find that like button. That said, guys, we had a very I'm sorry, I just kind of woke up. I know it's late and stuff like that, but wife took care of the kids, so today I get to sleep in. I get to sleep in every day, so it's okay. A lot of influencers are gone. Yeah, a lot of influencers are gone, but there is also reason why a lot of influencers are gone, because some of these influencers got rich during the bull market, and right now it's they're bored. Will Smith that like button, yeah, but Will Smith that like button, did you hear that? Yeah, so it's XRP Legend, it's good that you say a lot of influencers are gone. I explained this before to people that have been following my channel, especially down here. I've been explaining that, but let me explain to you once again. The first sign that I got, the very first sign I got that we are coming to the top of the bull market was up here, guys, was up here. Do you know how I knew that? When I'm rising towards the upside, there was a guy on YouTube, a guy everybody was watching, a guy whose name was synonymous with crypto and blockchain and everything around it. And that guy, a big influencer on YouTube, suddenly was like, hey guys, I think I'm gonna stop making videos. I think I'm gonna focus on my company. I mean, we are coming to the, the euphoria, the hype. Everybody wants to know what's happening, and this guy stops. So who is this guy? It's Ivan on Tech. Ivan on Tech has been talking about, he has been making, I'm gonna show you, not this one up here. By the way, Fear and Green Index right now is at 11. It's at very, very low levels down here, so we're gonna talk about that as well. But first, go to YouTube, Ivan on Tech. This guy, 2017, 2018, 2019, not Bitcoin Daily, Crypto Daily videos every single day.
Please take a seat.
He was making them, every single. Let's go a little bit down. You'll see down here. This is 1 year ago, of course. This is like you know, good morning
our
crypto.
latest DeFi.
Good morning crypto. Yeah, let's go a little bit more back. Here's a lot nicer videos up here. See, good morning crypto. That's where I get my show from, you know. But
And we're live, guys. Welcome to another episode of Good Morning Crypto. Only here, only on Ivan on Tech. We are
Ivan on Tech. Good morning crypto, right? This was like, you wake up, you make a coffee, you watch the show. He explains well. He's like programmer. He does, you know, blockchain academy. He knows about stuff, right? And up here, he was suddenly like, guys, I think I'm done. I think I'm gonna go, you know, focus on other things, you know. And I was like, why would you do that? So that was the first sign that we were coming to the top. And the same thing is gonna happen next time, guys. Same thing is gonna happen next time. Once we start going up here, as soon as we get to euphoria, you can bet your sweet buttocks that, you know, a lot of influencers that have already made it are gonna be gone. So which influencers are gone right now? Crypto is still posting a little bit, and the Moon is posting a little bit, and, you know, but, you know, a lot of big influencers has, you know, once they make it, they kind of stop making, you know, videos. So a lot of influencers, you know, they make videos, they do stuff, but once they make it big time, they're like, I don't need this anymore. I want clickbait one tag. I want clickbait one tag. I don't know why it's it, but yeah. So up here, I was really worried that we are hitting some kind of top, you know, and the Hopium was actually rallying because, you know, that got me really scared. But like, why would he just leave in the middle of the bull market? I was like, we are going up to, you know, 200k, whatever, right? Why would you, you know, stop right now? And then he started, and then in January down up here, he started making videos about, hey, how to, you know, take profits. And I was like, take profits, dude. We are just at 40k. What WTF is wrong with you, man? So there's that, you know, that's Ivan on Tech for you. Minus 3.2% dumping still. We're gonna see how much this can dump, where the next support is, and how this is actually gonna play out. But looks like a decent dump right now. And altcoins are definitely bleeding. Doge is down like 7%. Look at the big dump on Dogecoin, man. Right down in the gutter. It was actually holding very nicely. This is Rubik just falling down 15%. Cardano is down 11%. You know, every time you think he's gonna, you know, you can see this falling wedge. He just broke the falling wedge to the downside. It doesn't care, man. Doesn't care. Polkadot down 10%. So yeah, welcome to the capitulation, guys. This is the start of the capitulation. Now the good thing about capitulation is that once capitulation is done, we are at the bottom. It's a bull market. You know, you can call it bull market. People are gonna call it bear market. It's not bear market. It's bull market. People right now, this dump, they're saying that, oh man, this is start of the bear market. This is not start of the bear market. This is the ending of the bear market. This is the last phase. Once this is done, it's time to accumulate dollar cost average. Do whatever you want to do. Buy all the cheap altcoins, you know. That's the good stuff, right? That's when you want to buy. You want to buy at the bottom and you want to ride all the way to the top. The same way, this is not the bull market. This is the bull market. This is the start of the bull market, right? This is not, you know, the bear market over here. This is the start. That's the very, very start. That's when we go in. That's when we buy, you know, clean up the floor, buy all these, you know, coins that are sitting down at 0.0000 something. And then we, you know, just wait until we get to the top. And then we sell. And that's how you make it, right? So, you know, people are scared of capitulation, but we know that's the last phase of any kind of bull market, any kind of bear market. This is the bear market. This is the capitulation. We're going down, capitulate, accumulate, and then we're going to the moon. The moon is gonna take like two more years, but you know, you got a good time to accumulate. The real capitulation will be under summer lows 29. Yeah, it's gonna be 23, 24, 25,000. We'll be talking about this, but that's what we're looking at. But yeah, this is definitely falling down. Right now it's falling down a little bit too fast. Maybe we are looking at some kind of bounce very, very soon. Today is the 9th of the 9th May. We are getting the full moon on the 15th, 14, 15, 16 May. We're getting full moon on the 16th May. So some kind of bounce, some kind of sideways consolidation can happen, and that can stop us a little bit. CK Solon went to the beach. Yeah, everybody's saying that, man. Everybody's saying that. Yeah, sell in May and go away. Isn't that the thing? 32.6 was bottom. 32.6 was bottom. Over here, that's right now at 32.8. 32.8. Let's go to the daily time frame up here. We're gonna try to figure out when it is, but let's go and talk to the weekly time frame a little bit about what's happening, why this capitulation. We can you can see right here, this is a very important line, and even this line is right now being broken. This weekly candle that we had yesterday broke a lot of stuff. It broke the resistance, sorry, support up here at 37.7, very important support. It broke the support at 36.24, very important support. It broke the support at 34.6, very important support. It broke the 100 moving average, very important support. It broke this very important trend line as well, very important trend line. So we broke like 4 or 5 things, yeah, you know, last week, and TLR sucking up all the influencer liquidity. Well said, man, well said. I'm trying. I'm figuring out right now that no influencers I right now, you know, don't want to talk about the dump and stuff like that. I was like, hey man, I should go in there and be the hopium that everybody needs, you know. We're gonna see that, we're gonna see it. But we broke a lot of good supports last week, and we don't have much left, guys. We don't have much left of supports. I'm gonna show you right now. But the trend line is very important. Let's go back a little bit up here. This trend line up here, guys, very important level. Why is this down at here at 28,000? I don't know how I put it. This trend line is very important. If you go to the monthly time frame, for example, up here, you'll see that on monthly time frame, this is a very important level, guys, very important level that we are breaking right now. Now there's still 22 days left and whatever, right? But we are breaking that level. And up here, if you remember on the 9 days ago when we closed the previous monthly candle, we said probability to go up a little bit up to the 20 moving average up here, test it, and then continue down was real. You can see here we came to 40,000. We didn't came all the way up to 41.5. I was actually thinking 41.5 to 42 or something like that, but we came like to 40 and just reversed right back down again. So everything is playing according to the plan, guys. There is nothing that's right now surprising us, because we know how the plan is working. And people like to look at this a little bit differently. You know, if you invert the chart, you'll see what I mean. And if you're looking at, because people also often like to look at some kind of bottoms, and if you invert the chart a little bit, you'll see that this does look bullish. Technically bearish, right? It does look bullish. You go down, you create this, nice double bottom down here. You can see double bottom. You try to get up, you get above the moving averages, you climb up a little bit up here, then you start crossing these support lines up here. There are 2 support lines up here on the chart. This one is one that's already got broken. We create a higher high up here, very nice. Take a lower low. And this is right now being broken as well. So you can see right now that this bottom, technically this bottom or the top is playing out, and we might continue rally towards some kind of 50 moving average on the monthly time frame up here, maybe all the way up here to some kind of 22, 23, 24, 25,000. Depends on where it's gonna be. It's gonna be in this area down here. That's what we're looking at right now. You can see how it actually plays out if you invert the chart a little bit. So yeah, that dump over here is definitely happening right now. On the weekly time frame, the same line down here, we got broken that, so it does look, it's capitulation. There is no other way to say than it's capitulation, right? There is no other way to say it's capitulation, but still we got 2 very nice lines that we need to break, horizontal support levels up here. This is the one down here, because everything else is broken. That's at 31.7, and the second one is down here at 32.2. So this is the last support level. So I'm thinking there just might be slight chance to stop the move around here, give or take. Stop the move around here, give or take, and maybe have some kind of bounce, because we are right now getting a little bit extended. We're gonna look at extensions, a little bit extend from certain moving averages, and that might be a very important level. So, up here there's also a trend line, goes something like this up here. Where is it? Yeah, give or take a little bit up here. Yeah, something like this, give or take. That's around the 38, 39,000 right now. So we can definitely also break all the way to 39, and then again, small break towards the upside. But eventually there will come some kind of consolidation phase, some kind of a pullback. Something is going to happen, because this is going too fast to the downside. We will get a green candle eventually. And after that, there will be the last dump down to some kind of a, lows down here. And once that happens, that technically this capitulation will be over. This is historical moment, guys. We got right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red candles in a row. I don't think this has ever happened before. Let's double check up here. We're gonna double check on the historical chart of Bitcoin up here, and the last time that we had 6 was down back here. Where was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where did we see 6 red candles up here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So up here in 2014, that was 6 red candles in a row. And, you know, since then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have never ever had 7 red candles in a row. This is the worst we have ever been. This is the worst we have ever been on the chart. This is 7 red candles in a row right now, and it does look ugly. It does look ugly. But like I said, the more you dump, the more desensitized people you become. I don't know the word. You know, you are desensitized. Desensitized. I don't know. People get, so you know, when something's happened over a long period of time, people stop, you know, getting panic. Up here was big panic because, you know, this took like 2 weeks and you dumped like, you know, 50% down. How much was this dump down here? Yeah, 50% in 2 weeks. Over here we are not even a 50% up here after 7 weeks. You know, we are down 30%. So, you know, slow dumps can last for a while. You know, fast dumps, you know, get you into panic mode, but you know, they don't do that very much. They don't do desensitized. It is it. Okay, guys, we're gonna give up on the pronunciation. Every single word. Somebody should probably buy me a dictionary, man. Every single. Let's just keep to the easy words. Line. Dump, trend line, support, June, pump. You know, we're gonna keep the easy lines, easy words. Okay, so we got a big support down here at the bottom right now, and 29. So let's get back to the charts. So that was the weekly. So what are we looking at right now? So right now we are looking for this dump to actually stop. When it's gonna stop, yeah, that depends. So, you know, we gotta go to the small time frames up here. Let's go to the daily time frame, and we're gonna try to figure out whether this is right now any kind of extension. So we're gonna use some kind of indicators down here, and we're gonna see. Let's pull out this one. Right now RSI is at 30. RSI being at 30 doesn't mean much because, you know, during capitulation time, RSI can stick very low. You can see down here we felt on during capitulation we fell below 30, and we sticked, you know, below 30 for almost a month, you know. So that's RSI capitulation. You can see here on the historical chart of Bitcoin that, for example, in 2040 down here, where is it? 2040 down here actually just hit, you know, and came out of it a couple of times. You can see here. But down here was actually capitulation because it went, you know, pretty much down and then it just continued this last dump on the downside. It was a little bit different, but you know, technically a move below 30 on the RSI can actually sustain for a period of time if it goes low enough. So this is not very important right now. You know, we are at low levels, but you know. So right now we are having the daily overextended levels, and you'll see right now that these overextended levels right now are a little bit overextended, and right now we can focus on finding this bottom, because what has to happen right now is some kind of, you know, consolidation, some kind of pump, something happen, right? And after that we might continue dump towards that. I'm not saying that this is over, because it can definitely go further towards downside and then have some kind of, as you see here, you know, and we can definitely continue. We can definitely continue extending towards downside and then have some kind of, you know, consolidation pattern up here sideways while this goes towards upside. But we are getting extending nonetheless. On the weekly time frame, unfortunately, no extensions yet. You can see up here that's the line for extensions right now, and it's only these big extensions, these very huge extensions, that we are actually interested in down here as well. So these are, and right now we are not close to that. So on the weekly time frame, we don't have any kind of extensions. We are actually expecting still that to happen, but it's not really yet happened. So we are not hitting any kind of bottom or anything like that. We can then go to a historical chart here of Bitcoin, and we'll see that these extensions towards the downside do happen on a very critical moments. This is a bear market, so they do happen a couple of times up here, and every time they happen, we have a pullback on the weekly time frame. But unfortunately, right now we don't have that. Unfortunately, right now we don't have that extension on the weekly time frame, but we do have, you know, certain extensions on the daily time frame, which is right now telling me right now that something might happen very soon on the chart, and we might, you know, reverse up a little bit up here. So this looks like some, you know, increase in speed up here, increase speed. You like to watch charts go up, so let's watch charts go up, because, you know, people are a little bit more, hey man, look, it goes up. It's easier to understand what's happening. So what you're gonna see here is that I won't say this one, maybe it's this one up here. Let me see. This goes to 29. Yeah, this one goes, this one goes okay, but it starts up here somewhere. Let's see. I just made a line, so this isn't it. Yeah, doesn't matter. So this last move up here right now, it is increasing in speed towards the upside, but it's not gonna go something like this. It's gonna go more something like this. So I'm expecting a small pullback down here before it continues, you know, dump to maybe sideways move, because something's gonna happen, because right now it's getting extended from the moving averages. But this can definitely continue dumping other way around as well. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame, and you'll see that we are not overextended from the 4-hour. I mean, we were overextended up here, and we knew that, and then we went sideways. But over here, we are just following this 10 moving average, right? So we're just slowly climbing. So this can definitely continue going towards the upside, even though the daily is a little bit extended, but it's not that much extended, especially, you know, in some kind of very volatile markets. This extension can persist over time. Let's go to the 1-hourly time frame up here and see if we are getting anything. So the way this is gonna stop is once we break the trend, guys. Once we break the trend, and let's see down here. Could we call this a trend up here? Yeah, this is a trend up here. So you can see right now, this is on the 1-hourly time frame. We are still not breaking the trend. We went up, we went sideways, and right now we are climbing this trend up here. And the way we are going to stop the trend is actually breaking this towards other side on the 1-hourly time frame, but we haven't done that yet. Not only that, I think we are even increasing the trend up here a little bit. Yeah, so this looks like it is increasing the downtrend. So it might have been some kind of falling wedge where we are breaking that towards downside. Right now, even we are increasing the speed towards downside. So I think very soon, some kind of you know, consolidation pattern like over here needs to happen eventually, you know, before we actually continue downwards. So I'm not seeing that much more dumpage, you know, today. Although it can happen, but we are already very extended towards downside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 daily candles in a row. There must come bearish news to dress up this pump. Yep, dollar will be fun if not investing crypto. Dollar index is still going towards the upside, guys. Unfortunately, it increased the speed. We had a small dump down here towards the trend line. You can see the trend line up here. We had a small dump towards trend line, then bounced. The only thing that happened up here, because we are in, this is going parabolic, guys. This is definitely going parabolic over here right now. You can see the, you know, first phase up here. This is the second phase, and right now it increased the speed towards the upside after this move towards downside. It decreased the speed towards the upside. So DXY is going higher, guys. DXY is going higher. It's not yet at the top. It's still climbing, and this is definitely gonna push everything towards downside, right? This is definitely gonna push everything towards downside. So as long as it doesn't, so this top that we called up here at 103 it was, you know, local top for this move towards the upside. That's very nice and dandy. Unfortunately, this didn't come towards downside and you know down here and break this trend line up here. It just created a new pivot point on the downside. Right now it's climbing higher towards upside. So DXY dollar cost so dollar index is going towards upside still, and it's gonna increase in value. So I'm thinking, you know, this can persist for a while before we actually get some kind of blow off top at the top up here, but it is increasing in speed towards upside, and it, you know, it will increase the dumpage on both the Bitcoin and the you know, stock markets. Stock markets are down right now by minus 1.6% on the Dow Jones. S&P is down something like 2%. Let's look at this chart over here. I'm gonna show you this. You know, it's a very nice chart to look at. So you can see right now the S&P and Nasdaq and Dow Jones are not open yet, but you know, Norway is down. You know, Norden is down. This is Norway. Norway is down 1.8%. Euro is almost 2%, 1.528. The Northern. Japan minus 2.5%. I don't know why Hang Seng is not open yet. Maybe some kind of special day. Moscow is closed. I don't know why Moscow is closed. Oh, because of it's special day for Moscow today, or Russia. So yeah, that's why it's closed. So it's gonna open. So definitely a bloodbath in the markets as well, while the dollar index is going towards upside and Bitcoin. But the good news is that this cannot persist for a very long time, guys. This cannot persist for a very long time. It can continue climbing, but this is very, very unusual. This is very unusual. Usually this go like something like this, and then have some kind of blow off phase, and that's it, guys, right? So we are thinking around, where is it? This also very nicely corresponds with the June, where is June? June 12th, something up here. This also very nicely corresponds to some kind of June 12th, sorry, June 14th. The supermoon date, some kind of blow off top up here at the top, you know. So that might be it, that might be it. So that might be it. So we're gonna see that. But yeah, dollar index goes up, S&P down, Dow Jones down, markets are down, Bitcoin is down, everything is down. By the way, housing markets goes up, so you know, there's that. Housing markets goes up, but everything else is going down, guys. Everything else is going down. But yeah, this dump on the downside right now is pretty legit, but it cannot be sustained. It cannot be sustained. Now, there was one thing that I want to mention, is that the fear and greed index right now is at 11, and what you can see down here is that fear and greed index can be sustained these low levels over time. So often people say, oh, the fear and greed is down at 10, I'm gonna buy, but it can be sustained over time. You can see down here at 2020 it got sustained over time. This is the dump down here. It got sustained for a week's time or more. You know, you can have it down at 10 levels down here, very, very low levels below 20, and this can be sustained over time. So just because we just hit right now this very low 11, you can see down here we are at 11, just because we hit 11 doesn't mean we're gonna bounce right back up. This fear and greed index can be sustained over time. So you know, it can, you know, go over like a week or two or something like that. But we are definitely in very, very much, you know, fear right now that we're going down. So yeah, guys, bad closes. We got some kind of hopium that we're gonna stop at you know, 32,000, or even down here at 31,000. There is also the trend line down here at where is the trend line? Should be something like this up here, give or take. Something like this there down here at 29,000. But besides these trend lines, guys, besides these trend lines and this support down here at 200 moving average on the weekly time frame, there is very little between here. There is very little stuff between here, guys. Very little stuff between here. Have a look at Bitcoin logarithmic growth. Have a look at Bitcoin yeah, the Bitcoin logarithmic growth course. It's not very special. Logarithmic growth curve says, you know, PS 30 no support to 27. I mean, it depends down here. 20 on this line down here is 28, but yeah, depends on how you draw the line. Doesn't matter. This is the most important thing right now. Everybody is looking at this. It doesn't matter if that's Crypto, if that's the Moon, or Anoop, or Benjamin Cohen, or any of these other guys. Doesn't matter who it is, Alessio Restani. Everybody right now is looking at the 200 moving average as support. The thing that they do not know, that we do know, is that the 200 moving average is gonna come on June, July, guys. June, July, we're gonna hit the bottom. No, everybody says, oh, we don't know how long it's gonna take. They think it's gonna take up next. We know exactly the time frame that we're gonna hit the bottom. At the 200 moving average, the bottom is coming between June and July. You know, we are getting supermoons June, July. They don't believe in supermoons. We believe in supermoons. Once we June, July, that's the bottom. That's the bull mark starts. That's when we clean up the floor and buy all the nice juicy altcoins. And then we just wait a couple of years until they go through the roof. And then we cash out. Right? Morning, Shin. How you doing? Hey, Tila. It's like you guys are just, you know, coming back in now. Only moon can save us. Yeah, we got moons. We got 2 super moons coming in on the June, July. So yeah, that's gonna be the bottom. Other dumping more because 7% is stake. So not a lot of selling liquidity, not to influence the price down. I might be that. Maybe it's double-edged sword. Still waiting for the actual capitulation. Yeah, this is the actual capitulation. It's not, you know, I think we gotta go even further down until people lose hope. I think people are gonna lose hope after these 30 levels. I think that's, you know, that they're gonna lose hope. But, you know, it's still capitulation. It's been capitulation for a long time. The longest time. And, you know, I warned you guys about this. If you look at my channel, right? And it's not very hard. It's not very hard. You go to the late adopter. If you look at the channel, right, and you see these, you know, red thumbnails, right, red thumbnails. This one over here, 2 weeks ago, emergency. This is not a drill. This is when it started, right? And it's very easy to see where it started. This thing where it started was exactly over here. And this is that video 2 weeks ago when we made the video and said this is emergency. Why was emergency? Because it wasn't looking bad until this point over here. Exactly this point. It wasn't looking bad. We had some kind of sport. We are climbing. We went up higher. There was some kind of move. Even this move on downside wasn't that problematic and everything. We went a little bit down sport. We were expecting some move down. There was some kind of sport here. We didn't want to break. We broke that, but there was still kind of hope. Him up here is gonna bounce back up again, you know, because still on the sport, you know, still nicely, no problem. We start climbing here on this, but we said as soon as it start climbing, we said it cannot pull down anymore now. If it pulls down, it's game over, right? And everybody was starting posting this mommy's sentiment stuff, right? Whatever it's called, right? It's gonna go up. And we said it cannot pull down. It cannot, this thing cannot literally pull down. If it pulls down back down to these levels down here, it's game over. And as soon as it went down here, below the support down over here, below the 10 moving average, we started with the emergency broadcast. Nobody has been calling emergency by then. Nobody. 0 influencers have been calling emergency. 0 influencers have been saying anything. Everybody was still, you know, bullish and whatever not. And only down here they will start talking, maybe this is looking bad, maybe. But we were the first. We were the very first. And then after that, what happened? Look here, man. Look here. We never came back above these levels. Never came back above these levels. Yes, every time we went up, everybody was saying to me, hey, man, that's not it. And then we continue on the downside. So the emergency is still ongoing. The emergency is still ongoing. The emergency is the capitulation, so we are definitely going down. Right now we're seeing at this 31, 32 level, and I'm thinking as soon as we start hitting these support lines, because we are hitting these support lines with a big volatile move towards downside, this is definitely gonna be some kind of support area. So right now you can see that over here. We are very close to 32.2 and 31, so I'm looking at to hit this and consolidate down here. That's what I'm looking at right now, and after that we're gonna see if we actually continue on the downside or we bounce a little bit back or what's gonna happen. What's really telling is the persistent low volume. Yeah, I mean, you'll see that, you know, the market is drained from everything, guys. The market is drained. The people that want to buy bought, the people that want to sell. So right now it's, you know, manipulators market, you know, and just making people sell because nobody's buying. I don't know anybody. Do you know anybody who's buying? Like crazy people are buying because they're like, hey man, buy the dip, you know. And you know, people with a lot of confidence, they are like, hey man, just buy. But most people are not buying. Most people are like really, you know, scared and don't buy. They don't buy fear, man. To be honest, I don't think anybody expected DXY to explode like it has. Well, we have been looking on DXY for a long time now, and we have been calling the top up here because this trend got broken, but we said it needs to go back below this line over here on the downside to actually close the trend. It didn't do that. It pulled back a little bit. And right now it's going higher up here. Yeah, so this can definitely, you know, continue really rapidly. So this line does nothing. So it just made a new low, and right now it's continuing towards the upside. But we know that this can continue very high until it starts breaking trend lines. So right now this trend line is more important. Before this dump down here, this was the trend line. So we are expecting the move something like this up here, then break the trend line down here, and then you know, continue on the downside. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. We create a new pivot point on the downside, create a new higher high. So right now this is the trend line towards the upside. So this is definitely going to continue more towards the upside as well. So you can expect the XY to actually, you know, pump crazy. And this all, I bought some 33, but not crazy a lot, of course. I mean, for the next 10-20 years. Ooh, 20 years, man. Liquidation mail woke me up. Bliat! Oh man, so sad. I'm sorry about that. TLS crystal ball is playing out. TLS crystal ball is playing out. If anybody's got crystal ball, it's not me definitely, but you know, we're gonna look what's actually happening up here. And altcoins are definitely bleeding right now like crazy. Everything is minus 7, 8, 9%. Anchor, is this Anchor NC? It's just dumping straight down. Yeah, everything is breaking certain levels, and you can know that it's breaking. You don't even have to have any kind of chart lines on the chart. When you see big dumps like 8-9%, something like, you can bet your sweet buttocks it's breaking certain important levels down here. This looks like it's going already in parabolic mode towards downside down here. This is audio, and C is breaking also some important levels down here. 1 inch is not down at all, man. Why is 1 inch not down? What's happening with 1 inch? Look at this, man. 1 inch is holding up well, guys. It did dump too much, and right now recovering a little bit back. But 0.8%, man, that's good. You're just not dumping, I don't know what's happening with 1 inch, but you know, something is happening with 1 inch. Bitcoin still going down. Let's see down here 1 hourly. Did we get a 1 hourly close? Yeah, we got 1 hourly close. We got some kind of move towards downside down here. I don't know. I'm still not quite sure whether we have hit the bottom down on this move, because I'm kind of expecting these lows to actually happen. So will we actually hit the 31.7 and 32.2? That depends. Pull up moving here is a little bit, because easy to see this 4 hourly, 1 hourly, 5 minutes. No, it's just slowly bleeding toward downside. It's not doing any impulsive move towards downside, so it's slowly just, you know, going down. So I think we still got you know, these levels down here. So I don't think this dump for today at least is not over. Whether it's over for the week or not, that kind of depends. 1 inch is what my wolf. Fear 28 last week, now 11. Blood is flowing. Yeah, it's flowing, but it's not, you know, we are not quite there yet. Brate, is Bitcoin dead? No, it's not that. Guys, do you see what people are saying? They're asking if Bitcoin is dead. They're asking if this is over. It's going to zero. Do you see how bearish people is? You have to understand that we are coming the last part of the bear market. This is the ending. Once this is over, that's gonna be the best time to buy anything. Not financial advice, of course. You do what you with your money, what you want to do. But you know what you do after the capitulation, you buy. That's when the bull market starts. This is the, you know, people say, hey man, this is the start of the bear market. No, this is the end of the bear market. Remember that. 100% that. This is the end of the bear market. You have survived 1 year through ups and downs, to, you know, pain, to suffering. It just pulls you a little bit up, just to crush your soul, you know, 5 minutes after that. You know, it's been draining, you know, everything that you have. It's been FOMOing, you know, every pump, and then dumping you down and making you panic sell before it pumps up a little bit at the end, so you can FOMO back in. It's been doing everything to get you out, to, you know, get you to forget about it. All the kind of bad news, you know, draining out the weekends, draining out everybody. And right now, this is the last phase, this single last phase that's gonna drain out the rest of the garbage. And once everything is out, what's left? What's left, guys? What's left is all this stuff on the ground that has 0.0000 something number, very, very low number, that we're gonna scoop up and we're gonna wait for this garbage to go to the moon in 2 years and then we're gonna sell. So that's the plan, guys. That's the plan. Michael Sell will work for McDonald's, so now he won't. He will just add liquidity to or margin to his position. So that is no problem, man. Cashier. The summer low was 29. I recall I got dollars for a big drop too, but the XY unstable push and BTC everyone is bearish. Perfect time for swap. If Bitcoin has potential to drop to 200 simple moving average, which would be further 40% down, could we expect similar ETH and would it be more? I don't know, will Bitcoin, Ethereum be like everything? If Bitcoin drops down to 23, 24, everything drops down to 20. Everything drops down, and we have already seen that a lot of charts are showing some very important support lines, 30, 40%, some even 50% down down on those charts. So if Bitcoin drops 30% on downside, we can definitely expect, all altcoins to drop between 30 and 50%, give or take. Some good altcoins might be dropping less, maybe 10-20% or something like that, and they might be holding well up. I mean, there definitely will be some gems around here that are actually, not following Bitcoin. And there will, of course, be all of these other coins that are not correlated with Bitcoin that will do their own thing. But, overall, generally speaking, in the space of crypto, everything will drop down. Depends, whether, Ethereum will drop down more or less. That's debatable, but we are not there right now. We are not there right now. The only thing we were looking at right now, and guys, this capitulation up, although it does look like very, very fearful and stuff like that, we got this last support here at the where I see it at 31, 32 levels. We still got 1 week left to actually break this on the downside. You can see up here. Breakdowns downside. So I do not think we're gonna just easily break this on the downside. There needs to be some kind of play down here at the bottom. So I know a lot of people are panicking right now, and we might see a further move towards downside. If you look at on daily time frame, we are right now down something like 3.66%. But if this continues towards downside, maybe some kind of 7% or something like that, down to the bottom support down here. Imagine Bitcoin being down minus 7%. There will be panic, guys. There will be panic. But I'm telling you, do not panic right now. Today is not time to be panicking, because minus 7% is panic. But we are hitting we are hitting this minus 7% today after 7 weekly red candles in a row with some overextensions on the daily time frame. So this is definitely gonna be the the support that we need right now. If this dumps further towards downside, if this goes down to, further towards downside, we're gonna hit minus 7%. Sure, but there is huge support down here while we're hitting it on the extension. It just cannot break the support. Right now, we cannot break the support, guys. This is very important, levels 31, 32. Not financial advice. You do with your money what you want to do with your money. And you let me do with my money what I want to do with my money. But this over here cannot be broken right now. It is gonna be stellar support. We're gonna go down a little bit more. We're gonna get everybody very nice in full panic mode, fearful mode. And when people think, damn, we are breaking the 31,000 whatever, we are going down to zero, it's gonna pump. We're gonna have that cat bounce. We're gonna have a relief short-term rally. We're gonna have consolidation phase. But it's not gonna be the bottom of anything. It's not gonna be the top of anything, but it will be some kind of nice bounce. A lot of people will sell down here, and they're gonna get into some kind of fear. They're gonna get some kind of fear. Any sport can be broke. Any sport can be wrong, but cannot be. You cannot. Here's the thing, guys. When you got a big dump towards downside, and you come to very important support level, you just don't break that. You hit it. You consolidate. You wait for the moving averages. You wait for the indicators to reset a little bit, and then you break it. You just don't break it on a big impulsive move. Impulsive move don't break big moves, big supports. So this move towards downside is not gonna break these levels down here. So then you got that going for you guys. You got that going. Till I play Dodge Daddy, lol. No, we're not gonna play Dodge Daddy. Anyways, guys, I think we're gonna stop it there. I screamed not enough on the at the screen, so it's okay. Oh, I need more coffee, man. Sing it till I love the excitement. Guys, do you know why I'm excited? Because I see the end of the tunnel. I see the finishing phase. I see that we are coming to the ending of this madness. the DXY is going up, but it's going up parabolically. Parabolic moves cannot be sustained, guys. Doesn't matter what if that's you know, dollar index or Bitcoin or anything else or gold. Parabolic moves can not be sustained. Dollar index is going parabolically towards the upside. It has to break sometime. The question is when. We are hoping it's gonna break right now. It's not still doing that. It's still continuing to upside. We see that, but we know it cannot be sustained for a very, very long time, right? It needs to reverse, and we know that Bitcoin and DXY is very nicely correlated with each other. So this that's happening right now is the last phase of Bitcoin, because once dollar index reverses towards downside, Bitcoin has to pump because it's directly correlated with the dollar. Dollar value down, Bitcoin value up. Bitcoin value up, Bitcoin value down, dollar value up, right? It's directly correlated with DXY. So I'm excited because we are getting to the bottom. I'm not excited that we are going low, but you know, I'm excited that this is gonna be over very, very soon. Do you know how painful is doing videos in the bear market when everything is always crashing? It's gonna be bliss once we hit the bottom down here. Once we hit the bottom down here, it's gonna be a bliss making videos. Like, you can make videos about anything, any kind of hey, this is going up, that's going up. Like, it's gonna be the best YouTube phase of my life. You know, I can make coin about anything I say. It's gonna go up, and it goes up, and everybody loves you, everybody subscribes and giving you likes, and it's good time to be an influencer. Yeah, a good time to be a YouTuber. Good time to be a YouTuber. So you know, this over here is not gonna break right now. It's gonna take a little bit of time. Take that for whichever you want right now. It's going too fast towards downside to break the very strong support down here at 31, 32. Johnny Stang is in the chat. Serbs, guys and girls. Geiber is here as well. We already love you. That's good. That's good. You already love. Yeah, I got. You know, there is a small group of guys that already love. Hope you're well, sir. Yeah, Johnny, I'm well. We are going through this last phase, by the way, so you know it's gonna be over soon. We here with you, bro. Not going anywhere. Yeah, not going. That's good. That's good, guys. That's good. You know, the good guys that's been following, you know, through entire, you know, thing. You know, thanks, guys. Thanks. Anyways, guys, we're gonna end the Bitcoin Daily there. Damn, we've been doing 15 minutes of this rant, if that can be called rant. I bought USDT. Will it go up? Your live analysis already made me $50 profit just shorting a little. Is this capitulation? Yeah, it is. I mean, it's start. Mikuji Crypto in the chat. Capitulation party with TLA. Hi, Mikuji. How you doing? By the way, Mikuji, we are getting to the bottom. Once this over, you need to start making more altcoin videos, man. At the bottom, start making altcoin. Just say it's going up. Doesn't matter what it is. Just say it's going up. Everything is gonna go up. You're gonna be, everybody's gonna look at you like an expert because you're saying stuff is gonna go up, and then stuff goes up, then you're an expert. You're already expert, but you know, people are gonna be, you know, because if you say stuff is gonna go up right now, you know, Bitcoin people are thinking, you know, you're a joke, right? But when you are over capitulation and you say stuff is gonna go up, you cannot but not be expert. That's why in bull market everybody is an expert, because stuff just goes up. So make a bunch of videos, say stuff is gonna go up, get like 100k subscribers, start making money, quit your dentistry you know, job, you know, live on the beach somewhere, man. It's gonna be good times. Yeah, you gotta turn into Moon Boy soon, man. You gotta turn into Moon Boy soon. But everything is gonna go up. Like, what other way can it go after the bottom? I'm just gonna make like 50 videos, say everything is gonna go to the moon. I'm gonna get, you know, million subscribers, you know, and you know, be like, hey man, it's all good, it's all good. You cannot be wrong. I mean, once we are at the bottom, you cannot be wrong. Anyways, guys, I'm done. I gotta go do stuff. So thanks for watching, guys. Bitcoin Daily, 9 a.m. Central European time on the dollar every single day, Monday to Friday. And you know, there is times like these when I wake a little bit late, but you know, it's all good. It's all good. Same day here. There's a KO full scare crypto YouTubers. Not us. Never us. Never us. Okay, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Hit the like button on the way out. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. And you know, we're gonna get through this capitulation phase. And once this is done, it's buying time, guys. It's buying time. Wow, S&P futures down. Yeah, it's gonna be bloodbath today. So you know, stuff is dumping. So we're gonna see how much this goes. Wasn't this Mikuji guy not that? Nah, he just stopped a little bit, but he's back now. He's back now. Big chicken. There we go. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. See you around. Bye bye. Where is the stop button? We're gonna do this.